This is why I only read post-redemption arc baddie fics, okay? I can't deal with this kind of trauma. I don't like being on this side of history.
Hi, I'm Jessa.
And I'm Alex. And this is Jessa and Alex Watch
Shadow and Bone, Season 1, Episode 7, The Unseelie. Unseelie.
Are we still at sea with those two? Listen here. Listen here. I thought we had made it to land. Okay.
Good jokes. I was going to make a joke about Labyrinth fanfic, which is always to do with the Seelie and Unseelie court. So we're really doing well tonight.
I have to apologize for my behavior last episode. I really went off the rails on some anti-Mal rhetoric because I was angry because he's so great that it makes me feel shame.
Oh, every time we start these videos, we are further and further down the road of insanity. Just completely, just little shells of puppet people behind these hazel eyes. Let me tell you, I have lost my damn mind.
Okay.
Alina ran away. The Darkling.
Into the woods.
Into the woods. And home before the Darkling gets you. So Alina ran away. Our crow kids split up, but kind of poorly, but then it worked okay. And Kaz did a magic trick to get him away from the Darkling. The Darkling, freed from the bonds of being nice, is living his villain best life, except that he always has unshed tears in his eyes. God bless.
Because he really misses his girl. And then conveniently, Mal told Alina that Darkling was after little amazing extra antlered thing. And so the stag, there we go. And so then
that's the interpretive dance though.
And so then Alina was like, you know what we have to do now? We have to go find Mal. We have to go find the Darkling. So that, except she didn't say the Darkling. She said his real name, his first name.
Alexander.
Yeah. And Mal was like, and she was like,
the stag. We have to find the
stag. And so now I think of this episode, we are going to have the Darkling reunited with Alina, and I'm going to be so excited. And then Mal is going to sit there awkwardly in the tent, just like Edward in Eclipse. If you know, you know.
And that's what you get when you subscribe to our channel, folks. Quality literary analysis and recaps. Cannot recommend enough. Let's watch this.
Let's watch the show. I think it's best for everyone if we begin. Oh, this is quite a dramatic opening, friends.
This is the second to last episode, you know?
Is it?
It is.
What is this hair, friendo McGee? What's going on here? Are we in a flashback?
Alexander!
It's good to see your face.
I like that he's had this aesthetic of coke for a while.
Memory lost. It's you. Darkling.
Okay, I don't like the way you said that.
Yeah. Watch how you're talking to him.
It's like a hard K in there, you know?
No, please. No. I'm begging you, please. No! No! No!
Usually when they do the antagonist sympathy episode, I'm like, yeah, I don't give a shit, whatever. Here, when I'm already looking for any reason to love him, burn them all to the ground with darkness.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, he is.
Look at his jaw work.
Yes.
Create the fold!
This!
mean to be that guy, but if you had that power, maybe you should have done it earlier, before they put you in handcuffs in the first place, before they killed your girlfriend.
Just a thought for next time.
Just me.
Bags, you're looking rough.
We do
What's
need
up?
to leave. So, they're punishing us for being Grisha.
Punishing you? You made him afraid.
Her voice is so incredible.
I know.
All science feeds as Murzost feeds on us. I forbid it. Now, do you hear me?
Mummy. I'm 500 years old, Mummy. You can't tell me what to do anymore.
You cut me down, my men have orders to spare no one inside. You'll kill everyone, including your mother.
Oh, shit.
Don't talk about mummy, okay?
Only I get to threaten Mummy.
I shall remake yours as my own. Submit to
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Do the little dark things that he created reproduce? Because there weren't that many people there. So
They do. I don't know if it'll end up in the show, but in the second book, they definitely talk about nests of them.
I was about to say, because there seemed to be a lot more than just those for the fold to be.
Well, but the fold like ate up several towns, so everyone that was in all of those places where it went,
Oh, okay.
changed them too. But still, yes.
What did you do?
Mom, I got a little mad, okay? It happens. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days.
Thank you. It's like my favorite ever Star Wars moment.
I made something.
Oh, yeah.
Where Anakin Skywalker goes, I genocided a whole village. And Padme's like, everybody gets mad sometimes.
It's okay, honey. Oh my God, I forgot.
Mother of Saints.
You need a tailor. Yes.
I need to stitch it.
Oh, no, thank you.
You can watch a bullet
Yeah,
tear
same.
through a man.
Where'd you learn to do that?
When I was at the menagerie.
Yeah, but why would you? Oh, that's dark.
Jasper! Jesus.
No, we didn't need a close up.
I don't have the right to tell you what you should do with your shot at freedom.
You make this a lot harder, you know.
I know.
I love all of our good boys saying the right things. Oh my God, look at this!
The stag. I need to be one to kill it.
You're a terrible shot. They made you cartographer for a reason.
Okay, first rude.
Kerrigan didn't want me to have an amplifier. So he didn't teach me about this.
I mean, I don't mean to be anti-Kerrigan, but I think there are multiple reasons why he may not have talked about you having an amplifier. But become friends with the stag. I think that's a much better choice for you anyway.
I don't think you should actually take it out, actually.
Yeah, you're gonna bleed out, you're gonna bleed out! Oh my God! I can't believe that entrance! Excuse me, sir!
You know the tracker is important to you.
Can't even make yourself say his name. The tracker. Alexander, if you kill him, she will never forgive you. If you let Mal die.
Baghra! You stupid fool!
You're married and Icarus. He's flown too close to the sun.
When your world's obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless.
I see you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative.
That's it. After everything.
You can tell me not to go.
Oh no.
We've crossed over.
You were right.
That's a good start, man.
The Sun Summoner. You were right.
I know, but it's nice to hear you say it.
Why'd I even ask?
And you. And Jesper. My crows.
Because we flocked to your bidding.
Babe.
Like the animals eventually.
Come on. Come on.
Crows don't just remember the faces of people who wronged them. They also remember those who are kind. They tell each other who to look after and who to watch out for. No saint ever watched over me. Not like you have.
So nice to be in a pure ship.
I can't go back to the menagerie.
You won't.
Oh, honey, you would never. Not on Kaz's watch. Not while he's wrath.
we shouldn't have started singing before we started.
General Kerrigan, is it? Or is Alexander a fake name too?
Careful with you. Consider whose life is in your hands.
It's really hard to like you right now.
Together, we can end all wars. We can protect our own. Is that not what you want?
No.
Are we destroying the fold?
We can do anything.
Ay, ay, ay. Let's not call her, please. Come on, Kerrigan. Ay.
What?
Oh, no. No, Kerrigan. Absolutely not.
You should now have full access to all of her light. In theory.
Babe, that's real fucked up. Yeah, absolutely not. Jessa, what are we supposed to do with this?
What you always do with these things, you pretend they never happened.
Okay, but I can't not pretend that happened. That was awful.
No, yeah, and it's so much milder in the book because it's literally just like a collar. I love that they've made it very visceral to just really bring the point home. And have fun watching this back and watching your pre-show dialogue in comparison to what happens in this episode.
Too soon to appreciate the irony, am I right?
That's my response to what you just said, Jessa.
You were a spy for him.
I tried to warn you.
Be careful of powerful men. You should have included devious women. My letters to Mal. I never sent them.
It was you.
I had no choice.
Except that you did.
No.
And you chose to betray our friendship.
I was a whipping girl for the Queen and agreed.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Survival was not a luxury I could afford.
I know what it means to be an outsider struggling to survive, and it's no excuse.
Thank you.
I waited for years for my chance of revenge. To finally bring him a fight that he cannot.
Nobody blames you for poisoning the king, just to be clear.
Yeah, that's a side note, and we do not care. But you hid the letters. was not nice. Nobody's talking about your murder.
We don't care about murder, Jenya.
God, it's the principle.
Oh, wait, Alina's agreeing with us.
King deserves every bit of your vengeance.
Of course she is. She's perfect. And everybody's being so mean in this episode.
So mean.
I am his soldier.
You are his accomplice.
You're his pawns. Nothing more.
Alina, thank you. Yeah, go away in a huff. You're really the one that gets to walk away right now. If I wasn't literally antlered to the king of darkness, I would walk away too. I'm really upset. This is why I only read post-redemption arc baddie fics, okay? I can't deal with this kind of trauma. I don't like being on this side of history. Well, I'm sorry I ever rooted against you. You're a sweet boy.
How many times do I have to tell you people?
Who are you calling you people?
Excuse me?
Black heretic.
I really wish we could stop with this black heretic darkling business.
I'll hunt you down, and I'll claim the bounty the old king put on your head.
Well, the old king's dead, Mal. You gonna claim a bounty from a king whose head is now in a basket?
But you have no chance. Shadow Man. Because
And I still have something that you don't. Patience. Alina may well take years to forgive me. Her hair will grey. And she will remain ageless.
I see. You are going with Stockholm Syndrome.
She'll realize that she has only one equal. That there are no others like us. And that there never will be.
So messy.
I'm not going to kill you, Mel. I don't need to. Time will do it for me.
Literally came into this tent just to give that speech. Also, I will just remind him once again with his "there are no others like us." Your ma's.
Yeah, maybe she'll fall in love with your mom. So is that a goat? Another one? Is that the actual goat?
With a little bullet around his collar.
He's I love that goat came back. That was the best thing this show could give me. I needed it today. I needed an emotional support goat after this episode. Oh, yes.
Look at his little legs.
I love him. I love that goat. Look at how cute he is. What are we doing? Ah!
Dude, I know that's not uncomfortable. If you're gonna sleep on the job,
do something normal. Yeah. Ow, Mal. Ow. That was great setup.
Yep.
Oh my god. Him walking through this veil of white lace. Oh no.
Release Mal.
Please. I just want to talk to you.
I've had enough of your lies. Now your perversion of power extends to me.
Baghra.
Yeah, duh. You idiot.
How could you so easily believe the twisted words of that angry old woman?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the antlers in my chest.
Telling you half a story is not the same as lying.
Yes, it literally is.
Such a king would make me a traitor to my country. And my conscience.
So then you're a martyr.
I thought you of all people would understand what it's like. To live in hiding for fear of being murdered simply for being. ever done has been to make Ravka safer, to make Grisha safer.
Do you think Jenny was safe when you placed her under the King's watch? I could have made Grisha safe, but you never gave me a choice. You put this collar on me to exploit my power for your gain.
To help us conquer the fold together.
Don't touch me.
We could have had this. All of it. You could have made me your equal. Instead, you made me this. You don't care who suffers, as long as you win.
It is so tragic that you are just realizing this, sir.
Make me your villain.
Listen, what a beautiful breakup scene. It has everything. The angst off the charts. So, a lot happened. I don't know, like maybe having like a hot villain boyfriend is a bad deal or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Even I have my limits. I think the ship has sailed. Literally.
Right into the unsea.
Yeah, right into the unsea. Also, his moment of, I thought you, of all people, would understand. No, sir. Absolutely not. Don't play that game with me. Okay?
Yeah.
You talking about how you were marginalized doesn't forgive you for enslaving me? Like, it's the worst part of it is him, like, fully, like, being shocked that she's not, like, well, yeah,
down.
Obviously, like, you know what? You making antlers my bones and enslaving my best friend that is the only love I knew in this world and having lied to me. Yeah. That made me realize that we were perfect for each other. Like, he didn't even do it right. Like, what he should have done is come and been like, why did you run away? She could have played the mad mother card and been like, she doesn't forgive me. Yes, I lied to you. I am the one that created the fold, but she never forgave me for it and she can't trust me. I really am trying to close it. I'm trying to right this wrong. He doesn't threaten Mal. He saves the fucking stag.
This is what gets me too. I'm like, you're playing the game so well, and then you like literally flipped on the villain switch and you went full psycho. Like, you couldn't keep lying. Like she was very soft for you. Like, you could have
fixed it so quickly. Why are we like this? Why are we arguing this point? Why is this our
very sad black eyes? That's why.
Look, I'm really over him. He really can't redeem himself in my eyes because I don't think he wants to be redeemed. So there's nothing I can do for that. You can't help someone that doesn't want to be helped. And so I can no longer make arguments for you, Sir Alexander. She literally looks at him and goes, are you cuckoo banana pants?
Right.
You had me.
Correct.
All you had to do was make me your equal.
Right. Like, literally all he had to do was say, why did you run away? I'm so sorry you got stressed out. Let's sit down and have a talk. She wanted to be with him. She wanted to believe him. Like, he could have still played it out. But he was like, okay, cool. I've waited for like centuries and I'm gonna fuck it up in 0.2 seconds. Like, I can't play this out a little longer. Like, for all of his big posturing to Mal, I'm not going to kill you, Mal. I don't have to. Time will do it for me. Great speech, beautifully delivered. But you don't have patience, bub. You just.
You literally, yeah, I laughed when he said, I have patience. You don't have it. In fact,
you just completely torpedoed your whole plan.
Yeah, 50 years. Let's try 100. Anyway. All right, let's talk about the less problematic parts of this episode. Truly, I am Team Mal now, and that's fine. And that's okay. They, like, as you're saying, they've done a very good job with their relationship. Mm-hmm. I'm fighting for them to get back together. Will I ever read Mal and Alina fanfiction? Never once. But I admit when I've been wrong, and I accept when I've lost. So for the canon version of this show, Mal is the right choice for Alina, and they will be lovely together. In the fanfiction world, he doesn't do any of what he did in this episode, and he's reformed and actually a good person, but still just as sexy and grumpy.
and truly makes the most incredible entrances into scenes. Like, I feel like a lot has happened since then, but we do need to go back to the stag scene where he like hover floated in with his big cape.
I that brought me so much joy, and then the show ripped it away from me so swiftly that I did forget. You're right. Yeah. And we made a lot of progress with our Cash and Inez ship. That was beautifully done, guys. Yes. Beautiful. Kaz, I love that you're admitting your feelings. Mm-hmm. And
I believe in anything. I believe in her. That's Dr. Who quote. We only have one episode left. Everyone we care about is on a boat. Oh, I forgot. Well, I mean, we don't really care. I forgot that, what's their names? See, that's what I was saying. Like, all the characters whose storylines get woven together, but those two, they just remain this weird like appendage to the side of the story because they are part of the Crows.
I don't know. I really had, because everyone that I know and love, including Jessa, who has done this to me, is obsessed with him, Mr. Kerrigan. Every single person I know, every single person I know and love. So I'm like, this is a redeemed villain. I was like, he is the romantic interest. He is not the villain. I went into this thinking they will be canon. So
yeah, I know. You said enemies to lovers like 70,000 times, but I regret to inform you, this is a lovers to enemies story.
I don't like that arc. I'm sure once I start in on Darkling Mal fan fiction that I will feel very differently than I do now, because I will convince myself and rewrite history that whatever was written on the pages of AO3 was canon. Right. But as I'm just dealing with the source material, I'm quite changed in my opinions on the Darkling.
Indeed.
Well, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you like it. Subscribe to this channel and tell me all your very, very important feelings down in the comments below. Bye.
Oh, every time we start these videos, we are further and further down the road of insanity. Just completely, just little shells of puppet people. Behind these hazel eyes, let me tell you, I have lost my damn mind.